Hello Bookish friends, today is the 9th of August and it is my third Booktube anniversary. And I wanted to make a collage video of my significant steps in my bookish adventure to celebrate this third year anniversary. I saw this idea from this Scriber's 5th year Booktube anniversary video, and I loved her idea of showing what I did in this 3 years. One of them, Christie from Books and Gems, came to Izmir last month. We met, we talked about books and all the lovely things that the Booktube gave us, and she said, "Berna, why don't you do a channel for yourself?" And I was like, I don't know if I should do it, if I should do it in Turkish, if I should do it in English. And I talked to my best friend, Ebru. She said, "Berna, you should do it. You like talking about books, you love books, why don't you do it? Just do it," she said. And I want to thank them both, Christie and Ebru. You're so good to me. That's why I started this channel. I have been tagged by Marissa Curtis to do small Booktuber tag. She was so kind enough to tag me for this tag. I have been in Booktube for only a week and I have been tagged. I have been actually tagged. So I'm officially in this community because of Marissa. Thank you, Marissa. Today is an exciting day for me because I'm going to start a new video series called From Pages to Screen. And in this series I will do an analysis of book to movie or book to TV series adaptations. Since it's still Austen August, I wanted to compare the adaptations of Persuasion, which is my favorite Jane Austen novel. Duman içi dağlarda, sevgili yarim nerelerde. Today, in the beginning of September, I am going to start a new series that I will add on to my videos. This idea actually came from a fellow booktuber, Chestnutty. Today I want to talk about the top 5 series that I want to finish in 2019. Today will be the first video on my new series. It is called Turkish Shelf. I actually have a Goodreads shelf titled the same, Turkish. Being a Turkish booktuber, I thought it would be good to spotlight some of the Turkish authors and their works in this international community. The favorite book of the year, it's the middle grade book, Wonder by R.G. Palacio. I actually had trouble putting this one or Memories of a Geisha in the first place, but Wonder was something wondrous in many ways. I'm Catherine Parr, the only surviving wife of Henry VIII. I'm going to do the ultimate 6th book tag, and I was tagged by Marissa Curtis. I heard that this tag is all about the wives of Henry VIII, my late husband, and I will try to answer as best as I can. In Turkey, the schools, the universities, and all the gathering places like cafes, libraries, sports centers, restaurants with beverage drinks are all closed because of the fear of the virus spreading. Okay, I'm calm. In 30 years, people will look at this book in the same way they look at Mick Rooney's character in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yeah, Who said burning books was bad? I'm saying that. I'm actually saying that burning books is bad. I'm really excited for this top 5 video because I'm going to talk about some Turkish books that have been translated into English. Some of my friends have been currently asking about some books that were written by Turkish authors or that are set in Turkey, because they were doing reading around the world challenges, or just wanted to diversify their reading. Bookish question comes from Too Fond of Books, Janelle. Do you read more in Turkish or English? I read more in English. Unfortunately, in the 80s and in the 90s, the trend in the Turkish contemporary authors was to write only in literary fiction. Although I like some literary fiction works, I prefer the language of books to be less flowery and less complex. And unfortunately, the trend was to write as complex as possible. Therefore, I stayed away from Turkish authors for a while. In the previous 3 years, I started reading Turkish books and really enjoyed most of them. And since I started DNFing books, I'm much more open to trying Turkish authors that are new to me. And we have the cup again. Yeah, this wonderful cup that was gifted by my sister-in-law will decide which one of you will win these 2 books. Put the names of the friends who commented on my video and said that they would like to enter the giveaway. So good luck to all my friends who wanted to participate in this giveaway. Now we are coming to the first one. Wow, this is so exciting. Wow. I will say yes. Yeah, this is so interesting. Emily at Noel Novels. Emily is one of my dearest friends and we have a very special connection through videos. I think she used that connection to be the first giveaway winner, I guess. So, congratulations, Emily. And who will win the second one? Ooh. Oh, another dear friend of mine. Okay, so it's what's booking? I want to talk about the earthquake that happened in the October 30th in my home city, Izmir, with a magnitude of 6.6 in Richter scale. The center of the earthquake was fortunately in the sea, though I'm very sorry for all the people who have lost their lives in the earthquake. The casualties and the damage were less than it would have been if the center of the earthquake had been the land. First of all, I want to say that in this earthquake, neither me, anyone in my close and extended family were not harmed. I'm coming to you with a very different type of Turkish shelf video. In this Turkish shelf video, this time I will not talk about a book that was written by a Turkish author, but instead I will talk about a book that was written by a foreign author, and it takes place in Turkey. Today I'm here with another tag. As you can guess from my mask, I'm going to do the Wear a Mask tag, which has been created by Brian at the Bookish and has been going on for a really long time. Maybe it was because of the translation, I'm not really sure, because I read it in Turkish. I could not connect with the writing style of the book in the book that was written by the Portuguese doctor. I thought the writing style was pretentious, and some of it I think was nonsense. As for casting choices, I have a joke about this criteria. Because I found Richard Armitage to be extremely handsome and very attractive in this TV series. I thought he was disturbingly handsome for a thriller. The drawing. So let's check it. And our prompt for A1 is a next book in series. Welcome to a new video series that I'm going to try to do once in every month, Bookish talk. In this video series, I will talk about the bookish things that was on my agenda for the previous month. Videonun altında aldığım yorumların çoğunda benim sadece Türkçe konuştuğum bir videoyu dinleyebileceğinizi söylemiştiniz. Özellikle Jen ve Margaret bu konuda bana çok tatlı bir şekilde rica ettiler. Ve ben de Türkçe klasik olan Çalı Kuşu'nun videosunu Türkçe yapmaya karar verdim. Umarım hoşunuza gider. I think I like filming tag videos because they are easier to film, and I can also talk about books which has not been mentioned in my wrap-ups. Today I'm going to do a very different video. I'm in a very different shape. I'm going to contribute to a video series that are done by several booktubers. What's cheering me up right now? More modern works such as The Inferno by Dan Brown, The Dervish House by Ian MacDonald, Behemoth by Scott Westerfield also takes place in Istanbul. Today is a very exciting day for me because I am here to announce the Christie's Missing Readathon, which will occur between the dates of December 3rd through December 14th, which coincides with the dates that Agatha Christie was missing for 11 days in the year 1926. The book in the 6th place is The Murder at the Vicarage. In the new edition, I really like the color themes in this one, but this time the new cover has nothing to do with the plot of the book. And the title is very strange, Ölüm Çığlığı, which can be translated as The Death Scream. I thought that would be a really good title of a movie, and I found that there is a movie called The Death Scream. But it's not The Murder at the Vicarage, of course. In the old cover, no, you would think that I put the cover of Pet Sematary, wouldn't you? But it's not the Pet Sematary. This is the cover of Murder at Vicarage, again, and there's not a cat in the plot. So I have no idea what they were trying to do with this cover. I think that was the only goal that I consider myself a failure, because I certainly could not put any of the books in my TBR after the second book. I think the reason was that I did not love the second book, but many of my friends who really does love Outlander series say that the second book is the weakest book in the series. For this Tag Tuesday, I will do the original tag that I created, which is the books of Alfred Hitchcock tag. I was inspired to do this tag because of a reading goal that I made for 2022.
Hello, Booktube. It's Roz from Scallydandling About the Books.
Hello, I'm Berna from Berna's Bookish Adventures.
And we're here today to talk about our a shared reading of a classic Turkish novel, which I'm going to call Mehmet My Hawk. But Berna, you'll call us...
We call it İnce Mehmet. But the changes and the new plot should be logical, which was not the case in this one. And it was a pity that in the television sites, the people who did not read the book thought that Karen Slaughter wrote these nonsense scenes. And I felt frustrated that one of the very accomplished thriller and crime authors who can write excellent plot structures was seen like that in the eyes of people who would be maybe interested in reading her. I will show the last bookmark by using a book. The bookmark is a silhouette of a cat. I will show how I use this from a book from my parents' bookshelf. I placed the bookmark like this, and as you see, it still shows the silhouette of the cat. I will be co-hosting a readathon in the month of September, and this readathon will be a romance readathon, which is one of my favorite genres. This is the card that I will use for Berna's Bookish Bingo in August. I have some great prompts. Second very significant thing when I look at my favorite books is that most of them are the books that I read. Among the 36 books that I've mentioned in this list, I read 19 of them, so it's more than half. It seems like being in Booktube and joining Bud Reads has helped me a lot to enjoy reading even more. This was a sort of like a summary of my 3 years in Booktube. Being in Booktube has been one of the best decisions that I have made in my life, and I'm very proud to be a part of this wonderful community. I plan and hope to be active in this community for many more years. So please comment down below what did you think of my video collage idea. And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose 3. 3 means 3 in Turkish, and 3 is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.